G'day, just finished practice down here at Bronte, and today's practice was inspired by my big sis Beck. So hopefully just like her, it's the life of the party, fun and a little upbeat. Remember, if you're enjoying what I'm sharing with Finding Lotus Yoga, make sure you click the subscribe button, comment and tell me what you want, what you really, really want, and share it with your friends. And most of all, take care of yourself and take care of each other. Namaste.
Enjoy your practice and take it easy. Work with and not against yourself. This practice was not recorded with pregnancy in mind, so please consult a doctor if you have any queries or concerns whether this is appropriate for you. Perhaps watch the video before taking part. Begin at the top of the mat, toes together, heels slightly to the side. Inhale your arms above your head, bringing your palms together to touch, and bring your elbows down in front of the face, hugging them together. Forearms press. Look through the forearms as though they're not there, elbows at least at shoulder height. Allowing the space between your shoulder blades to separate and breathe. Find an even grounding between your toes and your heels. Relax the jaw. Release the hands. Sweep the arms up. And take the hands behind the skull, interlacing the fingers, taking the heel of the hand to the sky. And lift up off the heels, high enough that you feel challenged but still stable. Bring your palms together to touch and perhaps close your eyes to challenge the balance. Have a sense of humor if it's a little bit wobbly. Then bring your hands to the heart space with your eyes closed if they're not already. At Anjali Mudra. Make any dedications for your time, perhaps bringing somebody you care about into the heart space or an issue that concerns you, and honor these intentions through the attendance to the fullness of each breath. Release the hands easy by the side, stand tall. Inhale and sweep the arms above the head, fold forward, lifting at the belly. Halfway lift, flat palms, step or float back light 1, 2. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. And breathe for 5. Check your hands are spread wide like dinner plates, your index finger and thumb particularly strong. Having the efforts of your exhalations hugging to the base of your spine. Feel that above your knees lift. Your heels anchor to the ground, and if the heels are to the ground, find more space between the toes. Step or jump forward light 1, 2. Inhale, sweep up tall to standing, pressing into the feet. Samastitihi. Equal standing breath. Hop your feet apart, interlace the hands behind the back, and lift from the chest and fold forward, resting the chest on top of the thighs and moving the hands away from the lower back. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Relax the jaw and extend the back of the neck. Check the feet are parallel, little toe in line with the back of the heel. And don't overstretch your elbows, but release the front of the chest. Release the hands to the ground and adjust the feet a little bit wider. Take your hands forward and press the palms together, lifting your belly as you lower the hips. And then dive underneath the knees with the shoulders, bringing your hands together as though you're clapping behind you to at least shoulder height. Look inside your mouth, relax the jaw, and then slowly release down into low malasana, palms to prayer. Breathing in and out through the nose. Again, don't worry if your heels aren't to the ground, don't force. Have your collar broad, your spine tall and your belly breathing to your digestive health. You could stop the video and take a few breaths here in low malasana, or continue, fold forward, take your elbows, and sway gently from side to side, or just hang at the center and let gravity do the work. Let the movements be playful like the trunk of an elephant, strong but not rigid. Draping forward. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold. Press your right hand down, bend your right knee and reach your left arm up to the sky, opening the chest. Let your eyes extend your reach, but don't strain. If your eyes strain, the body strains. In and out through the nose with the breath, and then release and exchange to the other side. Pressing your left hand down, left knee bends, right arm barrels up. Jaws relaxed. Eyes extending your reach without strain. And then release. Adjust your feet back together, toes together, heels slightly to the side. Inhale through the nose, lengthening the front side body. Exhale, fold. Take a few wave-like breaths, releasing the length in the spine. And as you increase the length of the breath, you increase the depth in the movement, be in no race or rush. Be mindful of your knees as you lower down into your toes, lifting your buttocks away from the heels. Hug your inner thighs together, lift up from behind your navel, have your spine tall. Interlace your fingers from your heart center and reach the heel of the hand away, inhaling your way up to standing, trying to do your best to stay off of your heels. And then release, hands easy by the side. Sweep the arms up and fold forward. Take a halfway lift, no strain, and step your left leg back, long lunge, lower the back knee, release the toe, and sweep the hands sphere-like forward and up. Anyone can sink, we want to lift. Don't overstretch the groin, don't strain. Hands shoulder distance apart or together, come down through the heart space, grip the fingertips into the mat, and then reach the right leg back and up high, extend the heel to the ceiling. Reach the leg forward between the hands, place your left hand down and barrel your right arm up. Have an authority in the palm of the left hand, but not a heavy buckling weight. Release across the chest, have the skin across your shoulders, breathe. Right palm breathes, effort of your exhalations, hugging to the base of the spine. Release and move back to Skandasana, to the left knee, flexing right toes and knees to the ceiling. And then move right to left, left to right, at your own pace, mindful about how your knees, your hips, and your toes track. Sweep the right leg back up high, lunge the right leg forward, and come into crescent moon lunge. Heel of the hand reaches to the sky, drawing the navel back and up, and then lightly tapping the knee to the ground with the action up and down. Careful not to come forward and back into the knee. It doesn't matter if the knee touches the ground or not. Just find the stability over the depth. The depth will come. Hands can be to heart space for a lighter option. Press the hands down and step forward. Halfway lift, exhale, fold. Bend the knees and come into Utkatasana, reaching forward and up, hands shoulder distance or palms pressing together. All the way to standing, Samastitihi. Reach your arms up high. Lifting at the navel, fold forward, releasing the hands either side of the feet. Inhale, halfway lift, no strain, flat palms. Step your right leg back, long lunge. Lower your back knee and reach your hands forward and up, sphere-like again, lifting, not sinking. Palms press or keep them shoulder distance, eyes forward or to the thumbs. This can become a back bend, but first find the length and don't crunch into your lower back. Press your hands down firm and sweep your left leg up high, keeping your hips square, free the hip. And lunge the leg forward again, placing your right hand down, left arm barrels up and across your shoulders, breathing. Your right hand is firm but not heavy and across your chest is open. Check your left hip hasn't swung out to the side. Exhalations firm to the base of the spine. Gently move back to your right knee, Skandasana, flexing left toe back to the face. And then move over to the right and the left, mindful to track through your knees, your hips. Take your time. And sweep the left leg back up high and lunge the left leg forward again for crescent moon lunge. Remembering the distance of the lunge isn't important, but the stability is. Take your time. And you can have the hands interlaced, reaching to the sky as you take the 5 dips, or you can have the hands to the heart space again. Go slow and stable. Depth is not important, but the quality of the movement is. Lift at the belly as you place your hands down and step forward lightly, hollowing out the belly. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold. Bend the knees, reach forward and up, anchor through the toes and the heels equally. All the way to standing, equal standing breath, hands to heart center. Hop the feet apart to hip distance. Extend forward to the front of the chest, hollow out the belly. Pause halfway and exhale the whole way down. Taking the right hand behind the right knee, grabbing the fingertips around the front of the left shin. Left hand behind the left knee and fingertips around the front of the right shin. Gripping the chest against the thighs, bend the knees as much as you need to. Hollow out the belly. and have the breath massage the liver and the vital organs. Lightly exchange the wrists. Continue to let the head hang. Just allow the breath to do the work. Letting the weight of the skull decompress the spine, releasing untapped energy. Jaw soft, eyes open. Bend the knees and release your elbows light to the top of the thighs. Hug the belly to the base of the spine, keeping the spine long, jaw soft, collar broad. Hips sink low, belly lifts tall. Lightly make your way to standing. Hop the feet together. Stand light. Step your right leg out to the side about a meter's distance. Turn your right foot out 90 degrees, left foot in 45. Reach the right arm across and come into Trikonasana. Your forward knee can bend. Having the weight equally distributed between the limbs, having your right fingertips reach for the sky. Breathe easy in and out through the nose. Looking up if it's easy for your neck, or just look down. Exhale, belly strong. Inhale all your way back up to standing. And lunge into Warrior 2 to your left. And reversing the Warrior, inhale. Exhale, come back light, breath and movement. Keeping the legs strong. Inhale as you reverse the Warrior. Exhale, light. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, light. Move to the pace of your breath, extending your reach and not collapsing into the lower back. Once more, inhale, biggest breath you've taken today, and windmill down, stepping back light, 1, 2, high plank, low plank, elbows hug, push from your toes, inhale, upward dog, roll over your toes, breathe back, downward dog, and take side plank to your right, hips stay high, right hand strong. Look down for as long as you need to see the strength in your right hand, spread the fingertips, strong hand. Hips lift high, side obliques, hug the belly to the base of the spine. Reach your fingertips to the sky, and then release down through to plank. Move back to downward dog. Bend the knees, step or float light, 1, 2 to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold forward. Bend through the knees, reach forward and up. And then with a long spine, we're going to twist to the right, taking the right elbow to the outside of the right knee. Keep the hands to heart space if you like, or reach the wings apart. You can use your top hand to feel that the lower back is level and your knees are in line. You can see this with your eyes. Hugging through the waist, releasing across the collar. Jaw soft, don't strain. Hands back to heart space, release. And come all the way to standing. Hands light through the heart space, easy to the side. Step your left leg out to the side, left foot 90 degrees, right foot in 40. Reach for Trikonasana, triangle pose. Left hand, left shin, right hand reaching for the sky. Be lifting and buoyant rather than holding or gripping the pose. Bend your forward knee if you need to. Don't force, don't strain. Left hip scoops under, right hip peels open. Face is easy. Look down, exhale, belly strong. Inhale all your way back up to standing. Transition to Warrior 2 to your right. Take your time. Tear the mat apart with the strength of your legs and then reverse the Warrior. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, float back light. 4 more times at your own pace, moving to the length and depth of your breath. Keep the legs strong and inflate the arm. Inhale, reach tall. Inhale, reach tall. And release all the way down through Vinyasa, high to low, elbows hug, push from the toes. Inhale, upward dog. Roll over the toes, breathe back, downward dog. Taking side plank on your left hand, hips lift high, take your time. Don't force, don't strain. Lift into muscular strength, feed this with breath. Lift light, face easy. And then make your way back to downward dog. Take your time. Bend the knees, step or float light, 1, 2 to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Bend through the knees, reach forward and up. Twisted Utkatasana, right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Hands can stay to heart space or reach across the chest, wings open. Again, use the top hand to feel that the lower back is even. You can even use your eyes to see that the knees are in line. Look into the quality of the breath. Reach up to standing, hands through heart space. Gently make your way to the ground. Lay back to the spine, rock it out a little, and then come up into a seat. Taking the hands to the sky and interlace the fingers behind the head. Taking the heel of the hand to the sky, drawing the navel back and up, and extend the heels out in front. Have a similar feeling to downward dog, hollow out the belly. And then cross the legs and extend them forward, keeping the spine tall. Doing this a few times to release the hips. Place the hands by your side. Then reach your arms back up. And take your right leg forward, bring your left heel into the groin without the hands if you can. Let's try to be dexterous. Use your left peace fingers around your left big toe and reach your right hand across the chest. Then reach your right arm up, reaching your right fingertips away from your right sit bone. Lengthening with this lateral stretch over to your left big toe. Again, unconcerned with depth, but using the lift on the inside of the body to create the reach across the outside of the body. Letting the breath breathe into the intercostal muscles between the ribs on this right side. Jaws relaxed. Reach up, press the hands down, lift up through the hips, press the hips forward. And then gently make your way back down to the seat. Gently jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Shavasana. Roll over the toes, Ardha Mukha Shavasana. Look forward between the hands, step or jump light to the seat. Bringing your left heel into the groin, right toes flex back to the face. See if you can do it without your hands again. And take your right hand to the big toe, ankle or shin. Left hand reaches open, don't strain. Then reach your left hand up to the sky. So reaching from your left fingertips to your left sit bone. Take your time and make the space of reaching up and across. Again, barreling your left rib cage toward the ceiling. Careful not to collapse in the lower back. Remember, depth is not important, but the integrity and quality of the movement is. Left hand comes back down, lift up, press through the hips, long lateral stretch through the right side of the body. And then make your way back through to the seat. Cross the legs, step or jump back light, 1, 2. Chaturanga Dandasana, inhale, upward dog. Exhale, roll over the toes, downward dog. Look forward between the hands, step or jump back light to the seat, lay back to the spine. We're going to take the left foot across the right knee, flex the left toes back to the knee and thread the needle, taking the hands to the outside of the right shin or behind the right thigh. Don't force, don't strain. Make sure you do dorsiflex your left toe to protect your left knee. And then just lay back, letting the head and shoulders relax, breath to the outside of the hips. No force, no strain, just allow the feeling of release. And then exchange the sides. Right foot over the left knee, flexing right toe back to right knee. Weave the hands through, either over the shins or to the back of the thigh. Again, whatever's accessible, don't force, don't strain. And just allow the breath to release the lower back. Release the jaw, release the shoulders. Rest heavy. Rest easy. Rest light. Gently release the hands and just move into dead bug pose. First hugging the knees into the hands and then having the hands take the heels or the toes and rock easy side to side. Just letting the spine release long, tailbone down towards the earth. Hang out here for as long as you've got. Then lightly release the feet to the ground. Let the knees collapse inwards towards each other. Place your right hand to the belly and the left hand to the heart. Feel the breath rise and fall. And let the hand capture the heartbeat. Allow the mind, the body, and the breath to settle. Just continuing to make space. After what was quite a vigorous practice, just allow yourself to settle. Lightly move into Shavasana, taking your time in this space. Perhaps pausing the clip and taking 10 minutes or as long as you have here, allowing the breath, the prana, to flood the body with the benefits of your efforts and this purified action. Let the jaw settle, let the eyes settle, let the face relax, letting the expression on the face match your kind and easy intention. Gently in your own time, bend your left knee and fall to the right. Use your right arm as a pillow and place your left hand at the earth by the heart. Stay on your side for as long as you like before pressing up into a comfortable seat, whatever this means to you. Keeping your eyes closed if you can. Sitting tall, sitting light, and sitting easy with yourself. Sitting tall and watching the breath rise and fall up and down the spine and throughout the body, and the river systems that govern the masculine and feminine energies that balance within the body. Bringing the hands together at heart center, acknowledging the dedication you've shown yourself and the time you've spent on the mat. And then gently bow forward, thanking Mother Earth for the abundance, all the abundance that supports and surrounds us. And as you slowly make your way back up, bring your hands together, rubbing them together firmly, creating a warmth and cupping that warmth over your eyes. Without touching the face, gently blink and look into that calm, human color. Namaste.